I'm the property manager here at the Liberty, which is where we're at today. It is a permanent supportive housing building that it's the second one that Eden built. Today we're going to be talking to a former tenant and some current tenants and give you a little bit of information about them and how they came to come here to the Liberty and how they are moving forward. Okay, today we're sitting here with Dave, who was a former tenant here at the Liberty. He was here for about 2 years, and then he received a voucher and moved into the community. And Dave, why don't you tell a little bit about how you came to the Liberty and how you moved on?
Well, my introduction, shall I say, to the Liberty began in, I think, 2008. I had been living just out in the community, and due to apartment fire, I was displaced from my home. And after the process of trying to find housing, which was very hard at the time, I was introduced to a case management team who decided that they would start this process, and we were able to fill out the application, go through the process, and I was selected. So I was introduced, came in for an interview with Ms. Tillman and the coordinator, Ms. Tompkins, and we sat and talked, and they discussed needs and different things, and luckily I was approved, and it was a very good experience. And I've been here, like she said, for 2 years, and now I'm far, far away from here. I don't live this way anymore, but it was a great experience. It really was.
Hello, we're here with Mr. Charles, or Mr. Charlie as everybody calls him in the building. He's one of our veterans that lives here at the Liberty. And Mr. Charlie, I'm gonna have you talk about how you came to the Liberty and your experience here, and let's go.
On this part. Well, I started off at Brecksville, and I was out there about a year, and then after I was out there a year, Miss Johnson, Tony Johnson, gave me, a chance to come here at the Liberty. And my experience at the Liberty it's been rewarding, because it shows you different things about life that you can be in or be out. Not to, criticize anybody, because this is what I learned about our AA meeting we have here every Friday. You don't talk about or criticize. But as a whole, here in the Liberty, it's been a blessing for me.
Today, we're sitting here with the other Charles, who is also a veteran that lives here at the Liberty. And Charles, could you tell how you came here to the Liberty and a little bit about your experience here?
A little bit over 2 years ago, I got myself into a little trouble, and I ended up getting out of jail and going to 2100. And I was just so sick and tired of, being in 2100 and in the streets. So one of the counselors there told me about supportive housing and permanent supportive housing, and here I am. They put me in for an application, and I love it. I came here and put my love into this place. I wanted to make it a home, and I think I did that.
Dave is a chef. Here in the community, he would put together dinners, luncheons, and everything, and the food was very good. So he's had a very good career in the food industry. He's, where were you at? Cleveland Clinic?
Cleveland Clinic.
Head chef at Cleveland Clinic.
I've been at Carnival Cruise Lines, a lot of different restaurants throughout the city, and it's just something that I've loved. And training was I went to culinary school back in '87, so it's been a long time. It's been a long, hard road, but it's very rewarding. It's something that I enjoy, so it's just second nature. It's second nature, it really is.
Oh, he's even put together, we had, what was it? Was it a Thanksgiving dinner?
We have Thanksgiving. We've had Thanksgiving.
He comes back and he does dinners for the tenants here, and you will not believe the cooking. Everybody, when they hear Dave is cooking, the tenants in the building, even the staff, they're coming to eat his cooking. That's how good it is. Mr. Charlie is one of, can I say seniors? Is one of the seniors who lives here, who I do witness a lot of people coming to talk to you. I don't know if it's because you're older and a little bit wiser and been there and done that, because Mr. Charlie's saying is that everyone repeats after him is, you could get with this or you could get with that. And that's what he says about everything from addiction, because the people who want to get sober, I do notice them coming to talk to Mr. Charlie, because Mr. Charlie always say, been there, done that. And they want to get to where he is today within his life. So, am I saying the truth?
You said it good.
Charles has a background in the service industry, so he just got a job. You want to talk about that?
I just got a job. I'm working at Denny's. It's not the best place in the world, but it is a job. And I'm going to be serving there. I'm going to be a waiter there. And I want to start eventually paying bills and rent and stuff, and eventually move on. You know, I want something bigger. You know, but I do love my apartment. But that's how it is right now. Right now, I'm in a good place today. I'm in a very good place today.
It was really a very humbling experience, because you never feel like you're going to be in a situation where you're so dependent, but yet you maintain. Here you were given just the opportunity to maintain your freedom, and it was understood that, you know, there are rules, there's things that you have to abide by, and guidelines, and once you kind of got and stuck with that, things were fine. The staff was wonderful. I can't speak highly enough of the staff. They were really supportive in all things that we not only needed to do, but in business matters and financial matters and different things. They went above and beyond their duty. Ms. Tillman especially, because it was probably 40% of the population should have been living somewhere else, but through hard work and you know, people trying to get things together, she allowed them to maintain housing, and it's been wonderful. It's been a very wonderful and rewarding experience.
Oh, the veteran service is great here. You know, we've been to Cedar. They took us to Cedar Point since I've been here. They just do everything for you. If I need a ride to work, I can get a ride to work, or they just go out of their way to help me out here. You know, a lot. I love Shirley to death. Love her, Miss Devin too. But I love Shirley. That's little Shirley over there. She gave me that plan.
Well, Charles, I want to thank you for inviting us into your apartment and meeting with us today to share your experience here at the Liberty. And we're happy that he continues to come back and help out in the community as far as he was just here yesterday doing haircuts. So he comes and what is it, every month or every 3 months?
About every 3 months.
Every 3 months, and provide haircuts to the people in the community. So he's just giving back, which other people do that live out in the community that once lived here. So I think that's a great thing. Dave, I would like to thank you for coming by today to talk about your experience here and how you're moving forward. And I wish you much success out there in the community. But you doing what you have to do.
Gotta do it.
And I hope, and I know that you're trying to get your culinary stuff back together. And I just wish you great success.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.